Hello artist! Today we are going to be working on our hearts. So you are going to start off with a plain black piece of paper. And I have a heart tracer for you. And you will need a pencil. So the first thing you're going to do is you are going to trace your heart 4 or 5 times on your paper, but there is a special way we are going to do this. So you're going to take your heart and just trace it like normal, keeping your pencil right on the outside of your tracer, all the way around, and holding it down with your other hand until you get back to where you started. Then, without picking up your heart tracer, you're going to just move it over to the left. And you're going to make sure one of your fingers fits between the pencil line you just drew and the edge of your tracer. One finger fits. Then you're going to start at the top of your heart and you're going to look for the pencil line that you made for the last one and start right at that pencil line and trace the top of your heart and down the left side. And then when you get down to the point, you want to stop tracing, and you can take it away now, and just draw a line from one of your points to the other. And now we have our heart. We are ready to move on to another one, and I'll explain why we have 2 lined up in just a minute. You're going to do that 4 more times or 3 more times, and some of your hearts can run off the paper and just stop. You don't want to draw on the table. And finish it. And you're still going to do the same thing, moving it over to the left, making sure one of your finger fits. There we go. And then just tracing the top and the left side. And if you don't see the point, then you don't have to connect the points. And now that all of our hearts are traced on our paper, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or you could have 4 right now. You are ready to use your oil pastels. But before we begin coloring our hearts, we are going to learn about tints. Tints, you might have heard this word before, are a color plus white. So if I take any color, such as red, and I add white to it, I get pink. If I take blue and add white, I get light blue. Same with any color. So you're going to be choosing the light version or the tint color first. So I'm going to start with pink, and I'm just going to color the first heart, the heart that looks like it's on top, the whole one. All right, now that front heart is all colored in, I just want to remind you that when we use oil pastels and these little bits of oil pastels get all over our paper, we do not want to brush it because it would leave streaks on our paper. We just take our paper and we tap it so that all the little dust bits come off, and if there's still some stuck there, you can pick them off with your fingers. Now you are ready to choose the darker version of that tint we just used. So I chose light pink, and pink is in the red family, so I can either use red or a darker pink for this next step. So you're going to choose the darker version of that color, and you're going to color the heart that looks like it is right behind the heart we just drew. So here's my tint, and then my shade is going to go right here behind that tint. And the reason that we're doing 2 hearts that look like they're stacked is by doing them this way, it makes it look 3D, like a real conversation heart. So you're going to do the same thing, choosing a tint and then the shade to color each of your hearts. All right, boys and girls, have fun. Bye.